Welcome back to Trace Auto. Today we're going to look at 2025 Mazda Miata and find out if it's the most underrated sports car on the market today. Let's get into it. Here it is, the 2025 Mazda Miata Grand Touring RF Power Hardtop in machine gray. Really pretty car. I love this machine gray, especially in the sunlight. As you can see, it really has a nice shine to it. The Miata has been on the US market for 35 years. And it has a true following. It has not changed much over the years. Slight adjustments, but it has stayed true to its beginning in a tremendous way. Starting at the front of the Miata, we have the Mazda logo in the center there. We have LED headlights. Really cool design to it. Looks really nice. We have some plastic on the front bumper there, not a lot, but especially with this machine gray, it kind of blends very well. Air down to keep the brakes and engine cool. Very low profile design. And let's go to the tires. We have a 17-inch painted aluminum wheel, 205 by 45. We have silver and black trim that goes really nice together. Let's go to the window sticker itself. Fuel economy is 26 city, 35 highway with a combined of 29. Estimated fuel cost is $1,500. There's a look at the window sticker itself. Feel free to pause the video at any time. Total MSRP on this Grand Touring is $40,945, which is pretty much as high as it goes. It does go a little higher in price, but that's pretty much the top of the line. You get the machine gray mirrors, machine gray roof as well. At the rear, you have LED tail lights, the Mazda logo, MX-5 on the left, Skyactiv G engine or Skyactiv G logo on the right. We have two exhaust pipes coming out back here. The MX-5 Miata has an overall length of 154.1 inches, a width of 68.3 inches, and a overall height of 49 inches. It has a wheelbase of 90.9 inches. Under the hood, you're looking at a Skyactiv G 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine producing 181 horsepower and 151 pound-foot of torque. It is available in a 6-speed manual transmission or the optional automatic, which we are looking at today. Let's go to the trunk area of the Miata. You're looking at 5.3 cubic feet of space back here. So not a lot, but enough for maybe one suitcase, maybe two, one big one and one small one. But this vehicle was not meant for traveling long distance with a lot of people, obviously with 2 seats. Here we are on the driver's door. You'll notice we have machine gray paint up top here, which is really nice to see inside the vehicle. Really cool design there. We have our locks and unlocks. We have our window controls, mirror controls, and all those nice features. You do not have power seats on the Miata, but you do have the nice leather seats here with some nice stitching in there. Here we are at 6'5", sitting in the Mazda Miata, which is a little cramped, but nonetheless, I fit in here, so that is good to see. Let's start it up, push the button here. You'll notice we have our signature Mazda gauges. We have miles per hour on the right there, tachometer center, and we have our information screen on the left here with engine temperature, fuel gauge, things like that. We go back to the Mazda logo on the steering wheel, leather wrapped. We have a volume controls, info controls, so we'll toggle through different settings. We hit info and we have miles per gallon. We have, there's our Miata on the road there. We have miles to empty, we have that kind of things. Below that we have our Bluetooth connectivity. We have our adaptive cruise control over here. And below that, there is our cruise control on and off and set and resume. Here is our automatic transmission shifter. So it looks a lot like the manual one. It's just there. And here we have single zone climate control. We do have heated seats as well. That's nice to see. Here's our standard Mazda infotainment screen buttons. We have music, home button, our maps if equipped, which this one does have navigation. We can consent, and there we go, there's on the screen. Below that we have our volume button as well, and return button, and our favorites button as well right there. And we do have an 8.8 inch color display here. It is bigger than the previous 7-inch screen on the previous year, and it is Mazda's standard system here. We hit the home button and we have the clock. We hit it again. We have information, which is our vehicle status. We can reset our oil life there, fuel efficiency monitor there. We're going to go back, and then we're going to hit entertainment, communication, navigation, settings. If we go into settings, we have in-vehicle display, sound settings, safety settings, vehicle settings, connectivity settings, and system settings. Now if we go to navigation, and there is our navigation, which this one is equipped with. We're going to put the vehicle in reverse. Really nice color display here, really nice resolution. No trajectory lines, but at least we have a good color display with great resolution. Let's lower the top on the power tractable hardtop. Put our foot on the brake. Excuse me, we'll put the vehicle in park. That's our first mistake. Foot on the brake, push it up. There we go. Here's a look of the Mazda Miata with the top down. Definitely like this design, and it really is a cool look. Let's close the top. Now let's take a drive in this Mazda Miata Grand Touring. Here we are behind the wheel. Now initially, you just notice how it is planted to the ground very well. You do have some road noise with this type of tire, so that is to be expected, but it's also made to hook well to the pavement. And this, Miata doesn't have a ton of horsepower. That's not really what Mazda is trying to do here, but it's trying to get a fun driving sports car. And the Mazda Miata has a ton of heritage with the Mazda buyer. Just a very easy car to get in and drive. Handling is simply very, very different than a lot of vehicles out there, and it's definitely something you need to experience for yourself. Just very nice handling. A little road noise like I mentioned, but it also takes bumps very well, better than you would think at a low vehicle like this with the short wheelbase. It's just overall very different, unique experience getting behind the wheel of one of these. And definitely the way the corners of the hood scoop up, it just gives it a really nice look over the hood there. And the way these things turn and handle is just simply phenomenal. Puts you really in the driver's seat and in control. And that is the main purpose that Mazda was trying to convey here when this vehicle was first built. and it hasn't changed much over the years in that aspect. Let's give it a little gas. And that's all she's got as far as acceleration. Nothing crazy, but it definitely still doesn't disappoint. We know what the numbers are, and you know they don't lie, so nothing is expected to, you know, break out of the gate there and just wouldn't break any phenomenal numbers. But it just, as far as driving goes, it just really does well, regardless of the horsepower. I really appreciate you spending time with me on this video of the 2025 Mazda Miata Grand Touring RF. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you're in the market for a fun weekend sports car, then this is definitely the ticket. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the content on this video. Also hit that bell for notifications so you get notifications on all the content we have coming out in the future. I appreciate it, and drive safe out there. Have a great one.